My dear friends, today I want to talk to the wonderful souls sitting here, especially the women. You know, sometimes we forget that being a woman is not just a role, it is a blessing. And this blessing comes with 4 beautiful gifts that God has carefully wrapped just for you. So let's explore why God truly blessed you as a woman. My dear friends, today I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on something truly special, something that is often overlooked in the hustle of daily life. You are a woman. Yes, and not just any woman, but a creation carefully crafted by God with gifts that are rare, precious, and deeply transformative. Sometimes we go through life focusing on what we don't have or what we think we should be, forgetting the immense blessings that we already carry within ourselves. It is time to pause, breathe, and truly acknowledge that you are blessed in ways that the world might not always see, but that make a difference in the lives of everyone around you. The first blessing is strength, not the kind that you see in movies with swords and shields, but a quiet, unshakable strength that flows from within. Life will test you, no doubt. There will be challenges, heartbreaks, setbacks, and moments when the weight of the world seems unbearable. But you, my friends, possess a resilience that allows you to bend without breaking, to rise even when the world tells you to stay down. This strength is a gift from the divine, a reminder that storms don't define you, they shape you. Every tear you shed, every challenge you face adds layers of courage and character, making you a beacon of hope for those around you. Alongside strength, there is love, and not just any love, but a deep, unconditional compassion that has the power to heal and transform. There is a reason why the world leans on your nurturing nature. Through your care, patience, and empathy, you create harmony where there might otherwise be chaos. Your love is like sunlight, sometimes soft, sometimes intense, but always life-giving. It is the glue that holds families, communities, and even strangers together. God has entrusted this love to you because He knows that it is a force capable of shaping the world in ways that logic or power cannot. Then comes intuition, that inner voice that seems to know the truth even when reasoning falls short. Often you feel, you sense, you just know, and that is wisdom. Trust it. The world may not always understand it, and sometimes you may even doubt it yourself. But this intuitive wisdom guides not only your choices, but also the lives of those who look up to you. It is subtle, yet powerful, invisible, yet transformative. Through it, you navigate life with grace, avoiding pitfalls and embracing opportunities that others may miss. And finally, there is the gift of inspiration. Simply by being yourself, you uplift, you motivate, you change lives. People may not always tell you, but your presence leaves an impact, your courage sparks hope, and your actions inspire others to believe in themselves. You are not meant to be perfect, you are meant to shine. Every smile, every act of kindness, every courageous step you take ripples through the world in ways you might never realize. So, my dear friends, as you go about your life, remember that being a woman is not a limitation, it is a blessing. You are strong, compassionate, wise, and transformative. Look in the mirror, smile, and recognize that the divine has blessed you with gifts that can change the world. The world needs your light, your courage, your love. Shine brightly, because in your shining, you bless not just yourself, but everyone around you. And remember, the world doesn't need women to be perfect. It needs women to be extraordinary in their authenticity, in their love, in their strength, and in their presence. Namaste, my dear friends! Today I want to talk about something very close to my heart, something that each of you should pause and reflect on. Life is busy, life is chaotic, and most of the time we rush from one task to another, focusing on what we lack, on what we think we should achieve, and on what the world expects of us. But today I want you to pause, breathe, and just recognize one simple truth: you are a woman, and that in itself is a blessing. Yes, you may face challenges, difficulties, and sometimes feel underappreciated, but embedded within you are gifts that are divine, extraordinary, and life-transforming. These gifts are subtle yet powerful, and they shape not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. One of the most beautiful gifts is strength, but not the kind of strength you see in movies with loud muscles or dramatic fights. This is quiet, unshakable, enduring strength. Life will bring storms, disappointments, heartbreaks, and moments when it feels impossible to move forward. And yet, somehow, you rise. You smile through pain, you continue to love even after being hurt, and you face challenges with a grace that is almost magical. This resilience is a divine gift. It allows you to carry burdens, heal wounds, and inspire others without even trying. The world may not always notice it, but those who truly observe will see the light of courage in your eyes, shining brightly even in the darkest of times. Another gift is compassion, that unique ability to nurture, heal, and love unconditionally. There is something incredibly powerful in the way you care, not just for family and friends, but sometimes for strangers, for causes, for the world. This love has a ripple effect. One act of kindness, one word of encouragement, one smile in a difficult moment can change someone's day, or even their life. Your presence creates harmony. Your empathy creates hope. It is a subtle power, yet it has the ability to move mountains. Along with strength and compassion comes intuition, that inner voice, that quiet whisper guiding your choices, sometimes even before logic steps in. Often you feel, you sense, and you know, and that is wisdom. Trust it. Your intuition allows you to navigate complex situations, to protect, to guide, and sometimes to save not just yourself, but others as well. It is a gift that teaches patience, understanding, and discernment. Finally, there is the power to inspire. You may not always realize it, but simply by living authentically, by expressing courage, by showing love, and by believing in yourself, you influence lives. You leave an impact wherever you go. You encourage others to rise, to hope, to be better, and to shine in their own way. You don't need to be perfect, but your presence itself is transformative. So today, take a moment to acknowledge this truth. You are strong, compassionate, intuitive, and inspiring. The world needs your light, your love, and your courage. In your authenticity, in your resilience, and in your care, you are truly a blessing. Never underestimate the power you carry within, and remember, the world doesn't need perfection, it needs your unique, extraordinary presence. My dear friends, let us take a moment to truly reflect on life, because often we are so busy chasing success, recognition, and achievements that we forget the most beautiful truths about ourselves. You are a woman, and that is not just a fact of life, it is a gift. Sometimes society or circumstances may try to make you feel small, undervalued, or limited, but in reality, you are imbued with qualities that are extraordinary, powerful, and life-changing. These are blessings that cannot be measured by wealth, status, or accolades. They are woven into your being, waiting for you to acknowledge, celebrate, and use them to light up the world. One of the most remarkable gifts you carry is resilience. Life will test you in ways you could never imagine. There will be heartbreaks, failures, disappointments, and moments when the weight of the world seems unbearable. Yet somehow, you continue to rise, you continue to smile, you continue to care. This strength is not loud or boastful, it is quiet, steady, and unshakable. It allows you to face storms with grace and courage, to bounce back even when circumstances seem impossible, and to carry not only yourself, but sometimes others through challenges. There is a divine rhythm to this resilience, a pattern that reminds us all that real strength is not measured by how hard we hit, but by how gracefully we endure. Alongside resilience, you are gifted with love that knows no boundaries. Compassion flows naturally from your heart, whether to family, friends, or even strangers. There is an ability to heal wounds, soothe pain, and bring hope where there is despair. This gift of care and empathy is not a weakness, it is a rare power. One small act of kindness, one encouraging word, one gentle touch can ripple through lives, creating a chain of positivity that no one else can achieve. Through this love, you transform not only individual lives but also communities. Intuition is another treasure within you. That inner voice, that gentle nudge guiding your decisions, often senses what logic cannot. Trust it, it leads you, protects you, and sometimes even teaches you lessons that reason alone cannot. It allows you to make choices with wisdom, foresight, and sensitivity. This ability is subtle yet incredibly powerful, giving you clarity and insight that helps navigate the complexities of life. And finally, you carry the power to inspire. Simply by being yourself, by living authentically, by expressing courage, and by showing love, You motivate others. Your presence influences those around you, igniting hope, confidence, and faith in humanity. You do not need to be perfect, for perfection is a myth. What the world needs is your light, your unique energy, and your authenticity. You inspire by example, by kindness, by resilience, and by living a life rooted in values and compassion. So, my dear friends, take a moment to realize this truth. You are strong, loving, intuitive, and inspiring. The world is a better place because of your presence. Remember, you are not merely existing, you are a blessing. In every smile, every courageous act, every kind gesture, you are reflecting the divine, and in doing so, you make life brighter for everyone around you. My dear friends, take a moment and just breathe. In the business of life, it's easy to forget the quiet truths that make us extraordinary. You are a woman, and that is not just a role, it is a blessing. Life may sometimes feel unfair, challenging, or overwhelming, but within you are gifts that are profound, unique, and capable of transforming the world in ways you might never fully realize. These gifts are subtle, yet they have immense power. They are woven into your very being, and when recognized and embraced, they allow you to shine even in the darkest moments. The first of these gifts is resilience. Life will test you. There will be struggles, disappointments, heartbreaks, and moments when it feels like everything is against you. And yet, somehow, you endure. You rise again and again, carrying yourself with grace, even when the weight of life feels too heavy. This is not the strength of muscle or force, but the quiet, unwavering strength of spirit. It is the power to bend without breaking, to learn from pain, and to keep moving forward even when the path seems impossible. This resilience inspires others, often without your knowing it, because people watch and say, if she can do it, maybe I can too. Alongside this strength, there is a remarkable gift of love and compassion. Your ability to nurture, to care, and to heal is extraordinary. One act of kindness, one comforting word, or even one simple smile can create ripples that touch lives in ways you may never see. Compassion is not weakness, it is a force that holds families, communities, and societies together. Through your love, patience, and understanding, you make the world softer, warmer, and more human. It is a gift that keeps on giving, and it is part of the reason why your presence is so essential. Then there is intuition, the inner wisdom that guides you in ways logic sometimes cannot. That quiet voice that tells you which choice feels right, which situation to avoid, or how to respond in moments of uncertainty. Trust it. This intuition is subtle yet powerful, shaping your decisions and giving you insight that others may overlook. It allows you to navigate life with clarity and sensitivity, creating balance in situations that might otherwise feel chaotic or overwhelming. And finally, there is the power to inspire. You may not even realize it, but simply by living authentically, by showing courage, kindness, and patience, you motivate others to believe in themselves. Your presence, your actions, your words, they matter. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be real. In that authenticity, people find hope, strength, and the courage to face their own challenges. Every smile you share, every act of courage, every moment of compassion leaves a mark. So, take a moment to truly recognize yourself. You are strong, compassionate, wise, and inspiring. You are not merely surviving, you are blessing the world by being exactly who you are. Remember, the world doesn't need perfection, it needs your light, your authenticity, and your courage. And in that, you shine more brightly than you will ever know. So my dear friends, never underestimate who you are. You are strong, compassionate, wise, and transformative. You are not just living life, you are blessing the world by simply being you. Today, look in the mirror and smile, because God has truly blessed you. And remember, the world doesn't need women to be perfect, it needs women to shine. Thank you.